Today is Wednesday, Parashat Shelach Lecha. At the end of the parasha of this week is a portion that we say at least twice a day, if not 3 times a day, and that portion is the third paragraph of Kriyat Shema. And the third paragraph of Kriyat Shema speaks of the mitzvah of Tzitzit, of putting fringes on the 4-cornered garment. Actually, if you're not wearing a 4-cornered garment, you do not have any obligation to put fringes. If you were wearing a garment that has no corners, or only 3 or 5 corners, maybe 5 corners, no obligation. Yet, we want to fulfill the mitzvah, even though we don't have necessarily to search for a garment to put it on, but yes, we do want to fulfill the mitzvah, so that we have those fringes on a garment that has 4 corners. And it says here, and you'll see that, and you remember all the mitzvot of the Torah, the same way that we are desirous of fulfilling this mitzvah of tzitzit, we also are desirous to fulfill all the mitzvot of the Torah. And if you think about it, there are 2 aspects of this mitzvah of tzitzit. There is one, this is the talit that we wear when we go to pray. We put a talit on, leitatev betzitzit. We cover ourselves with a talit. And there is a tzitzit katan, one that we put under our garment. That one we put on and we walk around all day long with it. One is seen in public, it's on the outside, and the other one is inside, and it represents 2 aspects here. The outside one is like a uniform, like a garment. A king would wear clothing of a king. He may have a throne, he may have a certain type of regal clothing. A policeman would wear a uniform of a policeman. Certain types of workers, when you see the way they're dressed, you recognize immediately that the image they portray is the image of a person who's involved in that type of work or profession. When we put a talit on the outside, this is the image we portray, that we want to show that we here, as we cover with a talit, we are covering with a talit to represent that we are dedicated to mitzvot. We want to have that image portrayed to the outside, to the world, to people around us, and especially when we come to pray to Hashem. This is what we wish to be. This is the image that we want to show to Hashem, that we are desirous to fulfill His mitzvot. But then there is the other tzitzit that we wear that is hidden. And that tzitzit is more of our personal commitment, not necessarily as an image that we portray to the outside, but more as a discrete commitment to Hashem between us and Hashem. Both are important. Now, how is tzitzit reminding us of all the mitzvot of the Torah? Well, if you take the word tzitzit, you will find that it has a gematria, a numerical value of 600. Tzadik and Yud, Tzadik and Yud and Taf is 600. But actually, truly, if you read in the Torah that tzitzit has 1 Yud missing, it's Tzadik Yud, Tzadik Taf. However, it's mentioned 3 times, tzitzit, 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 and the third one has the letter lamed before, and lamed has a numerical value of 30. 30 divided by 3 is 10. We come back to 600 for each one of the word tzitzit. So we have 600 plus 8 fringes plus 5 knots. So that's 613. That's the 613 mitzvot. So the introduction, the beginning of this portion speaks 3 times about tzitzit. One time, the first time it says, Ve'asu lahem tzitzit. They'll make a tzitzit. The second mention, Ve'natnu al tzitzit hakana petil techalet. They will give. I mean, they will put tzitzit, they'll put fringe, but the use of the word is natnu, to give. They give. And the third one is Ve'haya lachem letzitzit. And the tzitzit will be for you. So we have action, you will make, you have giving, which is a different aspect, and we have to be, and it will be for you. So we have to act, to make, to give, and to be, and this tzitzit should be for you. There's 3 aspects of this idea of tzitzit as we think about the mitzvot of the Torah that are represented by this garment that we put. It's an important mitzvah, not just to be worn in a synagogue where we put the talit, but also to wear it as we walk around. And And if we have that garment on us all day long, it will have an impact on our persona to think of doing the right things, to remind us of the mitzvot, so that we go through life. We think of mitzvot and of Hashem, not just when we're in the synagogue, but any place we are. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.